Hello everyone, today I just wanted to show you guys a bit of what I've been working on. Most of these, if not all except for one, you have seen already because they came from haul videos, but I'm just gonna show you what my progress has been. There's maybe one or two where there really hasn't been progress, but I'm gonna show you anyways. So the first thing I've been working on, or the most recent, is this snake. So this is the picture to refresh your memory. And this is the canvas. This is the back side. I guess I forgot to cut that last night. I was working on it pretty late. So this snake is something we've seen a lot of. A lot of people have purchased this, and it is a bit hard to see because all of the background is lots of pinks, and there's pinks in this as well. But this is pretty much the portion. And my stitches aren't great on this. This is the first 14 count I've ever started working on. And I just think it's really lovely. This is a 14 count, as I said, and it has 34 colors. Super cute, and I hope I can get it done quickly. I've been deciding what ones to work on based on one of those selection wheels. I separated my wheel choices as generic, Joy Sunday, spring, and counted. So I spin that, and what it lands on, I'll go through that. And that's for selecting new projects. And then from there, it'll pick one from that category. And when it comes to projects that I'm working on, I have a wheel that's just the name of each one I'm working on. These are the threads. I'm not going to open them up and show them in depth because, again, there are review videos of all of my kits. So it does look a bit darker than the image, but that's okay. We already knew that it wasn't really going to be matching. And that one I believe was from VIP Cross Stitch or Tapestry Market. I have terrible memory. Second one, I think this one is from VIP. Don't quote me again. I don't really fully remember all of it, but this is what it looks like. And I started over here. So it is kind of a mess. So I'm only going to open this halfway since it is quite long. You can see threads up here that are just kind of there for when I pick back up. I'm trying to do it in blocks, and you can see that I have all of them held on a little bobbin over here. And this looks much better through the camera than it does to me in person, and that makes me so happy. So my only fear with this is how intense the blocking of the purple is compared to this, because the shades are very different on the canvas compared to the image. Because see, there's like no oranges in here. They're just kind of like mustard yellows. And then down in here, they're straight up orange. But they're so vibrant, and the image looks great. This is before I figured out the technique I wanted to use for cross stitch. So these stitches are a bit weird. And then up here, you can tell the difference because this is when I started figuring out my technique. And I'm not ashamed to show my backs. Here's the back. Bit of a mess, but I don't really care. I tried before in the past to make my backs look good, and it sucked all the fun out of it for me. So that's my peacock and what I've got of it. This is my next whip. This one is counted, and I have not really worked on it a whole lot just because I've been working at night mostly, and where this is 18 count, it's been very hard to see it. I do prefer working in hand, but this one is being held. I think it goes this way, and that is literally all I have. So this section is right up here near the stairs. You can kind of see the stairs getting built up. And I'm doing this one in tent stitch because it's quicker, and that's the way I'd prefer it because it is 18 count and counted. And this one is done in silk. This one's silk threads, and this one was from AliExpress. My next kit, I'm pretty sure I've shown you the most recently. This was a replacement for a kit that would not wash. It's called 6 Cuties 3. So this is the kit that I think is showing me that I like color blocking with a little bit of confetti. Because look how cute she is. She is stinking adorable. I'm not quite done down here, but she hasn't been drawn up on the wheel yet. And I remember when I reviewed this, I had mentioned that I am unsure, hold on, as to where the brown in here was coming from. I'm so out of it, you guys. It is the back stitching. It is a lot of the back stitching. It is done in browns. So this is my back. I cannot wait for this to be done. It's gonna be so stinking cute. This is the second to last one I've been working on. This one's called Swans in the Lake, and I bought this one off of Tapestry Market, but the only place I can find it available right now is on AliExpress. So this one is really easy to do because it's a lot of color blocking towards the bottom. Hold on. So you can just kind of see here all the black, and then I started to get to the reflections of the swans. Down here, and this one is where I found my style. I wasn't sure if I liked it, but I kind of tested up here and realized that going certain directions with the sewing method, that is what I use sewing method, looks better. There's a lot of cat hair and lint in here. And this is my back. And I also can't wait to get this one done. I really wanted to work on this one last night, but my wheel chose snake. And I don't know where green thread came from. The threads, they definitely match the image. The last one I'm still working on is this one. I think it's Riolis. I could be wrong. They were so stinking cute. So I purchased this one off of eBay, and it was discounted because it did not come with Ada. So I went ahead and bought Ada. I haven't searched it yet because I'm lazy, but yeah, I decided to go with blue. So you can see I'm on the mushroom right up here. It's showing up a bit darker on camera. Sorry about my son in the background. This is my back. Again, my backs are kind of messy, but I don't really care. And this one, the thread is actually wool, if you did not know that, or if you've never tried one of these kits. Let's see if I can get that back in there. And this is in one of my own bags, which clearly isn't going to seal anymore. Sorry. So I have two finishes, and this is the first one I've ever completed. And this is a Joy Sunday. And I believe this one's from DIY Choose. And this is my back. And I did kind of sign it there. This one's called Butterfly 7 from Joy Sunday. And this is how much thread I have left. So this is going to be really useful to collect stash to do other counted patterns that I can purchase from Etsy or get for free from Pinterest. There's even YouTube and Facebook groups that kind of share PDFs of free patterns. So it's my butterflies. And my last finish, the background is sadly not colored, and this kit is nowhere for purchase anymore, but I did buy this from Tapestry Market 3 or 4 years ago. And this one's not in here, so I'm gonna have to walk away and grab it, but really quick, this is the thread I have left. And the reason there's so little is because this was the very first cross stitch I have ever purchased and have ever worked on, and I messed up so much. Alright, here she is. Let me see if I can zoom in. Tons and tons of French knots. I didn't even put as many as they had called for. This is just such a beautiful one. I love it. And I was so excited when I bought it, and that's probably why it was my first kit. But back then I was ignorant, and I did not understand how much effort went into a ton of French knots and all of this backstitch. So you can clearly see this is chock full of backstitch. And I finished this one on the 21st, I think. It's good. So down here is where I started. So you can see they're kind of messy. And then up here is when I ended. Super cute. But those are my works in progress and my two finishes. If you guys have seen any of these kits, worked on any of these kits, or own any of these kits, I hope you seeing some progress on them gives you some encouragement or motivation. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.